Hi, in this lesson we're going to learn about scanning process and under the topic of multimedia, and my name is Mr. Siawari. Our learning outcome is by the end of this lesson you should be able to describe the scanning process using a scan. So in our introductory part we are going to talk a bit about the scanner and a little bit of the types of scanners. So a scanner is an inputting device that is used to convert hard copy text or image document to soft copy document. This soft copy document can be in different file formats. They can be in docs, PDF, JPG, and many others. So these are the types of scanners that I'm able to gather. There is flatbed scanner. This one, production overhead, handheld, drum, and the large format and sheet bed scanner. So as you want to carry out the scanning process, you're supposed to ensure that your laptop is connected to the scanner, and the laptop has got the software of the scanner, so that there is a link that is connected software wise and hardware wise. Yes. So the first step that you're supposed to do, search on the desktop search box, fax and scan, and then open. Once you open, it will take you to scanners that you have in your laptop. Once you do that, you're supposed to insert a page of document or picture into the scanner. For example, this is a flatbed scanner. You insert it in between. You set it in between the lid and the glass. Yes. What else is facing down, so that the text, the image, is scanned, is copied by the laser. Yes. Once it's copied, going to our next step, you consider the settings. Oh, not settings. You click on scan. Once you click on scan, there will be a toolbar that will show you the specification, the settings, which is our next stage. You're supposed to consider the settings. You check the settings such as the resolution of the scanner, which is in DPI. Now the resolution you can increase it and decrease it. The file type, consider the file type. What type of document do you want to scan the document to be in? The color of the document, and the source. It will tell you about the source of the document, where it's going to be scanned from, and the name of the scan that you are using to scan the document. Now, resolution is one of the important setting that should be put into consideration as you are running a scanning process. So for further detailed information about the resolution part, in the next slide there is a video that is explaining about resolution. Yes.
When you scan paper photos or slides or negatives from the 20th century, you must choose a resolution. But what does resolution mean? And which resolution should you choose? I'm Linda Satgast with I'mAPhotoHero.com, and I'm going to answer those questions in this video. start by simplifying what's meant by resolution. Pictures are made up of individual bits of color that, when put together, create the picture. If you zoom way in, you can see that eventually you get down to the individual color blocks that make up the image. Resolution is how many blocks of color there are in a row that's 1 inch long. So that's why it's referred to as pixels per inch, or PPI. It can also be called dots per inch, or DPI, which is what my scanner calls it, but either name for resolution will work. A low-resolution photo, like 72 pixels per inch, is often used for photos intended for the web. A photo like that will look fine on your computer or mobile device, but it won't look good printed. So always check the resolution on your scanner before scanning. Sometimes it's set by default to 72 pixels per inch, and if you don't change it, you'll be really disappointed in what you can do with your scans. When scanning family photos, slides, and negatives, you'll need to choose a much higher resolution. The exact number depends on what you're scanning and how big you want the photo to be. The magic minimum you should use for family photos is based on printing presses that print at a resolution of 300 pixels per inch, or dots per inch, to print books and magazines and brochures, because that gives them good quality prints without adding unnecessary ink. So when you scan, you'll want to use a minimum of 300 pixels per inch for an average 4 by 6 inch photo. That way, down the road, if anyone decides to print your scan, the printed photo will be the same size as the original photo. My preference when scanning is to use twice that, 600 pixels per inch for an average size photo. That doubles the size of the photo and gives me the option to crop it and still have a large enough photo for a photo book. But any more than that, 600 pixels per inch, will simply increase the size of the.
Okay. So that's the
When you
resolution
scan,
part. So our last stage in the scanning process is scanning itself. So once you have set all the settings in the way you want them to be, and you have set the file, the type of file that you want it to be, the resolution, the color of the document, either it's going to be white or black, white and black, or colored. So now it's time for you to scan. You go on the word scan here at the bottom here. Once you click scan, the scanned document will appear here. So this is an example. These flowers here were scanned. They have been scanned, and this is just a screenshot. Yes. Once the document is scanned, you can edit it and save it in the way you want it. So in the next lesson, you are going to look at how to edit a scanned document and saving it in another file format. Thank you for watching.